Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for, it's Sunday. I think it's May the 7th. I'm just getting the hospital duck situation taken care of here. We're coming to the end of the potential healing of those girls. There's not much more I can do here. I'm at the end of the meds. Okay. I'm trying to multitask here. Yeah, we're at the end of the meds here, actually. This is it. The last of the antibiotics for the water. It looks like about 2 more, maybe 3 more treatments. Yeah. Tops. The reason I'm late today, guys, is I've been doing domestic duties in the house, and you wouldn't believe it. It's been snowing here. It's actually just light flurries right now outside. Plus, I was actually debating on not letting the ducks out, because I've got to leave the property today to go talk to the guy, the contractor guy, about the barn, because I'm thinking because it's so wet here, it's like there's just no way to do the barn. I'm thinking we're going to be doing the barn in the condition it is for the ducklings from Metzer Farms. I just can't see how we can do it, because you can't you can't get equipment here and start digging when the ground's this wet. You're just working in mud. Plus, you can't pack the ground. Okay, I'm having problems here. You can't pack the ground when it's wet, and you need to pack the foundation after you dig the logs out, or you're going to put the logs in on wet ground. Then the logs, are going to sink into the mud, basically, because that's what right now I'm dealing with here. The whole property is mud. It's just going to cause, well, what's going to happen is the whole barn is going to drop down, and we'll be no farther ahead, except it'll be all one solid piece, but it'll be sinking. It needs to be dry to get a good foundation. Oh, Princess is coming. You coming out? Look at this, Doug, it's not raining. Come on out. What a dog. Oh, you're the worst. But you're the best. You coming? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you're going to do it, right? It's not bad out, Doug. It's just wet flurries right now. And it's cool, too. Actually, really cool. It's almost winter jacket weather. That's how cold it is. It's only 2 degrees Celsius. Okay. Oh, is it ever cool, guys? I'm not kidding you. Oh, look at this, They're getting wound up. They want out. Yeah, that's snow coming down, guys. I'm going to let the ducks out. Or hang on here. I'm going to get organized. Alright. I got to get the hospital ducks taken care of here. Yeah, there's one girl. Her leg is really swollen up bad. Really bad. Yeah, like it is so wet here, guys. It's going to take a while for this to dry out. Mother Nature is basically putting a halt to construction here right now. Yeah, ducks, you're getting out. Oh, Magoo's right at the gate. Are you coming out, Magoo? Come on. Oh, Doug's in here. Doug, why did you just do that? I don't understand why he does that. Like, he isn't touching the ducks. It's like, I think what it is because he's being pent up in the house. He does this, eh? And he doesn't touch the ducks. Like, he doesn't touch them, as you saw there. Like, the duck doesn't get touched. He just sort of storms them, rushes them. And especially Muscovies, for some reason. He likes rushing them. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of the block. But he never touches them. He just rushes them. I don't get it. Actually, not yesterday, the day before, guys. I caught him not chasing the goose, but he was running with the goose. The goose was flying across the yard, and he was beside it, running along the side of the goose like he was playing with it, but not touching it. It was like it's almost like he thinks the ducks and the geese are like dogs. You know, I don't know. It's strange. Look at him, he's calm as could be. But like, I'm not kidding you, I saw him with the goose, and the goose was going across the yard, it was flying, and Doug was beside it, running. Like it was the most bizarre, like he was racing the goose. Oh, now he's gonna relax. Clean himself up. Alright. Let's get this, oh, is it ever? Oh man, I got a chill. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, everything is really swollen up good here. Oh, is it ever? Everything's a little bit bigger from all the water. Oh, look at this, eh? Eggs in the gravel. They're making these gravel nests all over the place. We gotta get the girls in the soak here. Look at them coming out, eh? Yes, I'm going to steal your eggs. They heard their friends, eh? Oh, it's time to get out. Yeah, so I'm starting to accept the fact that we can't do the barn. Not for the ducklings. It's something that's going to happen this summer, though, to fix the barn for the winter, because I really want to put some kind of like a gazebo, solarium thing for the ducks for the winter, so we have more room for more ducks. But just the way it's been, Mother Nature, like, honestly, guys, even if we would have went ahead with the plan of building onto the front of the barn, it couldn't have happened. Not with the way the weather's been. You can't start digging up foundations and jacking things up and building when it's raining the way it's been raining here. Like, we've had 2 days this month so far that weren't washouts, which was Wednesday and Thursday, and even then the ground was still soaking wet, because we saw the mess I made right there with the front end loader on Thursday, and that was the driest it's been this month. It's going to take a while for this to dry up. Those 4 mallard drakes are down there right now, but the lake is like almost right up to the yard. Well, I shouldn't call it a lake. It's really, guys, it's a swamp, Well, technically legally they call it a lake, but it's a swamp. Okay, ducks. You barely drank any water. I cleaned this out yesterday. I did it off camera. It was really, really wet. So I dug this whole section out here and got some fresh straw, because I didn't want the girls, to be on wet while they're in the hospital here. But there's one girl here that's in bad shape. Come on, duck. Relax. Come on, into the net. Go in the net. Go in the net. Come on. In you go. Come Come on. It's just a morning bath or morning soak, what we call it. Come on. Get in. Okay. All right. We're going to do 3 at once. Huh. You gonna go in? Oh, we're doing 4 here at once. I don't believe this. Okay. Problem is, can I lift 4 at once? Oh, I don't believe this. We got 4 ducks at once. That's the first. This net idea, though, is the best. Look how calm it is, eh? Like, they're just no handling, no freaking out. But the one girl, she's got a bad leg. I think it's this one here. I think it is. You can see she's holding it up. And then 2 of them are starting to walk normal. And then the one on the white colored one, her hip is still a little bit sore. We'll let them soak and we'll do my chores. But I'm just shocked. There's over half the water still left. So I won't give them their fresh water yet. I'll check later on. Okay, let's get egg recon happening here. Hey, it's truly egg recon now because I have to walk around the pen looking for gravel nests. Oh, there's the snow. Oh, man. Oh, I put the winter jacket away. I shouldn't have. I got a bit of a chill happening here. Okay. Look at this. The duck, eh? What are you doing on this side, duck? Alright, let's go and do egg recon here. Where they're calling for anywhere from 2 to 5 centimeters of snow. Look at this. It was really snowing hard when I woke up this morning. I don't believe this. Oh, man. I shouldn't say I don't believe it, guys, because, you know, this is Canada. I've seen snowstorms here May 24th weekend. It's not uncommon. Oh, this stuff's starting to pack down. Oh no, look at that, eh? She's got a lot of moisture. She needs to be spread out. Get the old lawn tractor happening here. They're making little nests here. Oh, what's happening over here? Yeah, look at this, eh? Looks like Doug stepped in here. Looks like a Doug footprint. Yeah, I noticed that with Doug. He gets really excited after being locked up in the house like that, and he charges the ducks, and but he doesn't touch them. It's the weirdest thing, you know. Like he just does a little bit of a burst, and it's almost like he's like letting them know he's here, you know. Look at this, eh? This is a mess. And I actually could have used a little bit more. Actually, probably 1 more load of stone dust right in this area here. But I ran out. So what I think I'm going to be doing... Oh, what's that? Oh, that's duck poop or goose poop. What I'm going to do is I got to do a GoFundMe link for the gravel that we already got here for that. But I'm honestly thinking, guys, we need to just wait on the barn situation till July when it dries out. Look at that, eh? For a perfect little nest, but no eggs. Because you can't do construction in this weather. It's so wet. Well, actually, I noticed yesterday that even the piers of the back building are sinking. And I've dug those piers out, and they're like I dug them out 4 feet down, filled them full of gravel, and they're still sinking. That's how wet it is. Like there's actually a lake of water underneath there. If I didn't have that grid up, the ducks would be under there drilling. But even the piers are sinking. Everything's wet. Well, I'm walking around, guys, and it's like walking on a sponge. It's so sloppy. Like there's no way you could dig out and work around here because the ground is like, I don't know if you can hear that. It's saturated. And when the ground's saturated like this, well, think about this. The water table right now is probably 1.5 feet below the surface. You can't dig. Well, there's the water sitting right there. That's how high the water is. So the ground is totally saturated. So if you were doing any digging here, you'd be hitting water right away. And according to what the guy told me, as far as doing the work on the barn, is they've got to dig down approximately 2 feet on each side of the log to get all the jacks and everything in. So that means they'd be digging down. Okay, Doug, go on, out you go. They'd be digging down and we would be in water. So the jacks and everything would be submerged in water. Okay, if I don't lock this, he's gonna come in here. Is there a duck in here? Yeah, there is. I didn't lock it yesterday, and Doug was, he was, you know, casually sniffing this poor little duck, and the duck was just losing it. Oh, I do not, I needed winter gloves. My hands are actually cold right now. Oh, the eggs are warm, so that felt nice. So, we ain't gonna be fixing the barn. Okay, no eggs. I did a clean up in here yesterday too. Oh, goose egg. I did a bunch of work yesterday off camera. With my absolutely splitting headache. Oh man, that was bad. Better today. But whoa. It was deja vu what I went through this winter. I totally forgot how debilitating it is. Like I struggled doing everything I had to do yesterday on the computer. It was it made it a little bit more challenging, put it that way. But I gotta go and talk to the contractor guy and today, because I can't see pulling it off this week, and it needs to. This week would have to be the absolute latest it can be done, because the concrete needs to have at least 21 days. Because you know you don't want to put day-old ducklings on concrete that's curing, you know, because it'll just burn them. I remember as a kid when my parents built our cottage, and I remember walking on fresh concrete as a kid in the summertime with bare feet, and getting the bottom of my feet burnt. Come on. Come on. Come on, duck. Come on out. Come on, girl. No, no, no. Come on out, you. Oh, you little toughy duck. She gets so mad. They play so tough. So what I gotta do is I'm gonna have to take everything out of here, give it a complete cleaning, and wash the whole barn down and do the best I can to set it up. It'll work. Like, I know for a fact that we can do 1,000 ducklings in here, you know, all cleaned up. That's the limit though of the barn, maybe 1,200 tops. But and then set up you know, an enclosure outside. Come on, girl, let's go. Well, not an enclosure, but some fencing, so the ducklings have a spot outside, because if the weather's nice, the ducklings will be going outside like right away on the nice days. So that'll take some pressure off the barn. And if it's not nice, I'll be doing lots of duck poop shoveling, like I usually do. And I'm going to run a Cat 6 cable. I got to go buy some conduit, some 3/4 inch PVC conduit. And oh, this is a massive bucket of eggs, guys. I don't know what the count is, but it's huge. Look at that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, back to what I'm going to do. I want to get, so there's a hardwire internet connection in the barn. So I've got a 100-foot Cat 6 cable coming in the mail. Actually, Colin got it for me. And we're going to run a cable into the barn, because I'm not going to rely on the Wi-Fi, because what I've seen so far, yeah, I took your eggs, girl. What I've seen so far, if I do Wi-Fi, one, the encoder works harder, gets hotter, but it also doesn't stream as smooth. Where if I do a hardwire, I can set the encoder up in here, and I can use the GoPro with a wide angle and put it down low to the ground, or like about 1.5 feet, 2 feet up. I got some playing to do to get the right angle, and I can stream the whole inside of the barn. I'm thinking this area over here, getting a camera set up, and then stream the whole barn, this area, so you can see the 1,000 ducklings live. Which for hardwired, plus I'm going to be doing the hard link to YouTube instead of using that device code mechanism, so we don't lose our stream, and we can have true 1080p streaming, like no screwing around. It'll be like a really good stream actually, but it's got to be hardwired. I know that for a fact. I've already learned my lesson. The Wi-Fi is all right for walking around the property, but and doing short little streams. But to do a long-term, good quality stream, I've got to run the Cat 6 cable. So that's why I ran the cables to the back room of the house. I've got 2 network cables ran into the back of the house. Oh, door! I got to do something with this door. I think what I'll do is I'm going to take the door off the hinges and just lower it a touch, just to get us through the hatch or the ducklings. I really would have liked to have that fixed, but Mother Nature is just not letting it happen here. It's too wet. So that's going to be us this summer. I'll do a GoFundMe for the barn to fix it, so we can, do some duck action for the winter time. Get some more ducks in here. So I really think, a solarium off the front here, that the ducks for the winter time. I really think, guys, that that's the ticket. I think it would be awesome for the winter time. It would give us more room for ducks, and potentially we don't know what Metzer's going to send us. Like, we might get some goose action here of geese I want to keep, but I need more barn space because we're at our limit right now. I know for a fact is the absolute limit for the number of birds. I don't believe this. Look how bright it's getting. We got some sun coming out. It's not supposed to be sunny. It's actually supposed to be snowing today. It's got to be. Let me take a look here. It's got to be just a hole in the sky. I know one thing, it's bright in the eyes. But it's not hurting my eyes. That's a good thing. So my relapse or my concussion must have been just a couple day thing. Oh, I pumped an unbelievable amount of ibuprofen into myself, though. I didn't at the first, and I suffered with the headache like a fool. And then that's when I realized, I was like, oh, I've done this before. Oh, food. So I gotta get food here. You're getting the full meal deal here today, guys. I was going to live stream this, but I got work to do, and I haven't got a hands-free live stream set up yet. Which I am going to do that. I've got an idea with the GoPro head mount, because it's got an HDMI output, so that I can plug it into the encoder. So there's a strong possibility that there's going to be some GoPro head mount live action coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. We're gonna do lots of cool ways of bringing the ducks to you guys this year. I'm really excited about it, actually. Mixing it up, lots of different ways of sharing the excitement. I think the sharing it in real time is really cool, especially when the thick of the summer comes and so much is happening here. Because I hate when it's 4-5 days behind putting videos up, and you guys are watching stuff like on Thursday you're watching Sunday's events, and I don't have a clue what you're talking about in the comment section. Doug, it's Magoo. Hey! See? Thought Magoo was in trouble. Magoo playing in a mud puddle. Yesterday, the ducks, I was outside, and the ducks were freaking out in the swamp, and that's when Doug was outside with me, and Doug ran down there, and it was like, he saw the ducks freaking, and as soon as they started running towards the house, he took off from the house and went down there. He knew something was wrong. He just, like, as soon as the ducks panicked, he panicked. Oh, they pounded the food back last night. Did they ever? I filled this full last night. Oh boys, two things I need: winter jacket and a winter hat. The Tilly hat is not cutting it here. My ears are a little bit tender from the wind. All right. Oh man, she's a muck mess in here. And the thing is, I can't do anything until it dries up. Alright, what am I going to do here? I'm going to let you soak a little longer. We'll go for a walk, guys. And we'll put the feed in the barn. The bag's a little too full to be putting it on the little shelf in the metal shed. There's a limit to those little shelves in the shed can hold. When the weather forecast, and I saw this 3 days ago, when they said, after all this rain, we were going to have snow, I actually thought, yeah, right. Man, the weatherman has nailed it. This forecast, like he's dead on. Yeah, I definitely got to do a temporary fix on this door. We'll do a temporary fix and we'll get us through till the ducklings. And then we'll approach their barn repair this summer. We got Mother Nature's dictating a different plan of action. Not much I can do about that. I have no control over the weather. But I can't believe the amount of water. This is awesome. Because there's some really good things about having this much water, guys, is because last year I was worried because the swamp lost so much water that I was worried we'd have high concentrations of bacteria because it's a swamp and lots of stuff can happen, and I was worried about sick ducks and things like that. Well, when you have this much water coming through the swamp and it's steady and it's not only flowing like from my creek runoff coming through here, there's a big flow that comes back through my neighbor's place over there behind those trees, plus down at the other end of the swamp, cuts across the highway, it's flowing in. This lake or swamp is actually fed by 3 big creeks. So the amount of water flowing into here this spring is almost like a flushing effect. It's the solution to pollution is dilution, and if there's any bacteria or high concentrations of anything in the lake that could hurt the ducks, this washout that we're getting this spring is actually really good for it. Like it's literally flushing the swamp out, which is really, really good. That's a really good thing. Really good thing, actually. Just look at them down there swimming. My ducks, actually, they're down there swimming. The females down there with the wild males. And with the water this deep, predators like coyotes stand no chance. Canada geese are fighting down there. Alright, I'm going to put these girls back in the hospital, and I'll do the water, change the bathtub, and come on, girls, come on, in the net. Okay, come on, 2 at a time. We're gonna get 2 in the net. Come on, going in the net. Oh, this is so much better. There she is. I'll oh, I can't get a good view for you here. That's her right there. This is the size of her leg. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to say goodbye to her. I think she's got the infection in her bone. It ain't getting better. Where the other duck, she's walking around. Yeah, look at her. Oh man, I hate doing that. I hate it, guys. You know, doing breeders in like this, because they're, you know, I got a thing with female ducks. I don't know what it is. I have a hard time doing female ducks, you know, delivering that axe medicine, because they're hey, duck, get your head in here. Okay, head in first. All right, there you go. Okay. Oh, you're not cooperating. Okay, whoa, hang on. There you go. Okay, these girls have figured out don't go head first in the net. Come on, head first in. There you go. There you go. There you go. She's got a bad hip. I don't know what's going on there. I'm worried too, if she gets outside, the drakes are going to just destroy her, because her hip's not getting better. She's got like some kind of damage that's, because I've had her in here now 10 days, 8 days. Stripper, look at that duck over there. Stripper, what are you doing? You've had it easy here. I've had you inside, because knowing you just sit underneath the drip line of the roof. My little duck. Alright, that's enough of hospital ducks. I will come back later and give them fresh water that I made up this morning. No use wasting that medicine, because we're down to the last bit. But I'm thinking, you know, like they've been on that antibiotic water now for over 2 weeks. Over 2 weeks, and one duck it ain't working, unfortunately. Oh, that's the morning here, guys, and I'll do a well, I'm not going to promise. I shouldn't say anything, because I don't know what's going to happen here today. Like I said, I got to go and do a road trip and go talk to my contractor buddy, because I know for a fact, like an absolute fact, when he works on barns, he don't do it in the rain, and he doesn't do it when it's wet. So I'm going to say goodbye. I hope everybody has a great Sunday, and we'll talk to you later.